it's really important to really know your worth. And what I mean is, when a person that once did you wrong and tried to come back into your life, they're really just letting you know that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Realistically, most people that leave you and tried to come back to you, real they just went and thought that, okay, you know what, they can go somewhere, and which was that new relationship or that new person or that person they were dealing with for some time, and they thought it was going to work out. They thought that it was that, okay, for you, you are an individual that's just so laid back, you just chill, and you did everything for them, to them, but wrong. Now, we all are individuals that, we're not perfect. Of course, we all have our days when we have our mood, we're just not in the mood to just talk. We all have our days when we got just so much going on personally to where we can't just always satisfy that person that we genuinely love, right? You were in a relationship and that person, always needs you to do this and do that, but at times that you just get caught off guard, and it's like, but long story short, no one is perfect. But guarantee that when you wanted to talk to them, they were nowhere to be found. Because they took the time and gave it to someone else, right? So, long story short, is that most people will decide to leave you alone because they felt that those other people and that other person that they went and go deal with, it was better than you. Now, it's not easy going through a heartbreak, but at the same time, you have to realize that when they leave, and 9 times out of 10 they leave you for someone else, they honestly, they just think that, okay, that person, it was just a thrill. It was just something that they did to them to make them feel good about themselves for that moment. Because in relationships, you go up and down. But before I get more into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And today we're going to talk about know your worth, and don't ever accept anyone that left you high and dry, if that makes sense. Peep this, family. Look, I don't care if you had an attitude, you wasn't there for this person. Don't ever put yourself down and blame yourself for someone that decided to just leave you. This is, for me personally, I'm using myself as an example, who I am as a person. I'm an individual. When I love you, I love hard. When I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm loyal. I'll do all that I can to make you happy. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm a person that, I'm perfect and I'm not gonna be, cheesing all the time. Hey, honey. But I'm a person that's just real laid back. I'm real chill. I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm straightforward. I can't help it. I'm straightforward. I had to learn myself that, everything can't be 100% perfect. But at the same time, one thing I won't accept is you for to waste my time. And after you waste my time, use me and abuse me mentally, and definitely not physically. Because we have those now where people are just getting abused physically, and I don't tolerate nobody putting their hands on anyone. And if that's happening to you, I suggest you to just leave. I don't even care if it's the first time or they just came at you and just, forcefully yelled at you. Especially you ladies and fellas, you as well. You know what I mean? Nobody should put in his, but where I'm going with this is this. You as an individual should know definitely that, look, you have feelings, and with you being with someone, and showing them the best version of yourself, and opening up and being vulnerable and loving and making love and doing all this, you're giving a part of yourself. You're exchanging energy. And for that person to just turn around and leave you alone and say, hey, you know what? I don't even want to deal with you anymore. I'm good. You're not worth my time. And then they go on. And that's what happens too. Here go the insults. Hear them trying to bring you down. And then they leave you to go with somebody else thinking that it's going to work out. Absolutely not. Think about it. If someone can't tell you in your face, especially a lot of people, there are some people that are bold enough to tell you, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. I found somebody else cool. You know, but you have a lot of people that deal with you. They don't want to let you go, but they'll go and go deal with this person secretly and see how it's going to work out. There's some people, they've been getting cheated on for years, decades, with somebody else's secret relationship, and then you over here killing yourself, busting your behind to make sure this person is straight. Or even if you just putting your time and energy into this person, you're just showing love and affection, and then this person just going somewhere else and cheating on you. And then here they go. Here go the narcissist, trying to flip it out on you and make it look like that you're the problem. No, absolutely not. You had the chance to just go. You don't even have to be with me. And I always say this: if you're sitting here cheating on somebody, and then behind their back, and then you just using them, you eating their hard resources, and at the same time you staying in their bed, especially if you're taking care of them, yo, you got to be the most dumbest person in the world, especially if that person is treating you good. I don't care if this person is how does. I don't even care. Okay, you're in a relationship and this person talking to you some type of way. They acting some type of way because maybe they just having their dish. I'm not saying to be disrespectful, but anything, just leave that person and go for that person that you want. And guess what? When they come back to you and try to make things work and try to talk to you, they'll try to turn it around and make it look like that you were, make like nothing happened, and try to have a conversation with you and want to talk about it. Don't ever accept anyone. Know your value. Know your worth. Don't ever return to somebody that decided to just leave you for someone else. That makes no sense. Know your worth. There comes a point in time where you have to learn, especially me. I had to learn too. It hurted when they left. It hurted that, okay, they wanted to use me for the things that I had, my resources, and then to insult me. And then I had to learn that, look, there's somebody else out there that's better for me. There's someone out there that's willing to love me for me. And they look at it this, you just chilling, and then they just, hey, for example, somebody trying to come around them and just sit right next to them, like, whoa, no. Now, I'm not saying that some things that, people come around you, let's say somebody's attractive, they're there, hey, but it's to the point where they're having conversations with people and they just don't feel right because you're not around. You're not around because they only see you. They only view you. You know what I mean? And that's what you want. And it's okay. It's okay to get your heart broken. It's okay. It was okay for that person to leave you for someone else, because guess what? When they do leave you, right? And I suggest that you get your healing and you move on. And then when they do decide to come back, let them regret. Let them regret not having you. And I would say it's not even your business to know if they're looking for you, if anything happened to them. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. And the same way that they hurted you and decided to leave you is the same way that person is going to leave them. You get what you put out. Alright? So if you like this video, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And to remember that, know your worth. Don't ever accept anyone that left you for someone else because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Alright? Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.